We all heard the PayPal news regarding XRP, but did you know about the Ripple patent that just dropped? Well, if you don't, I got you. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Make sure you like this video, drop me a comment because I read them all, and subscribe and set all alerts because I post the most news out of any other creator ever. Quick recap on the PayPal XRP news. PayPal to let U.S. merchants accept payment in more than 100 cryptocurrencies. This includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, and Solana. And the fact that XRP is included in this while the lawsuit is still not 100% over is absolutely amazing because it allows XRP holders to actively use PayPal. And the cool thing about it is that when you're using this feature from PayPal, which again, I'm not recommending you use them because they do have a lot of predatory practices, but it actually lowers the merchant fees, which could potentially lower costs for the customer. And with that being said, there's a lot of XRP holders out there. So if you're holding one of the 100 crypto assets that allows you to utilize this feature in PayPal, yay. But also, the more important story with Ripple is the patent, because this could potentially replace SWIFT, especially when you're looking at it from a DeFi perspective. And I know XRP and Ripple don't always go together with DeFi because it's more so a banker's coin. And again, that's not a bad thing because the XRPL is decentralized. But listen up, because this is going to be really important for RWAs as well. Ripple secures U.S. patent for trust-based instant cross-border payments. Ripple's new patent introduces temporary consensus subnets for faster, secure cross-border payments. This enables real-time settlements using dynamic validator groups, bypassing full network consensus, and XRP acts as a neutral bridge asset, positioning as a decentralized alternative to SWIFT. The main targets are CBDCs, which I don't like, tokenized assets, interbank transfers, and institutional use cases. So for the most part, this is a lot of centralized activity. However, SWIFT is incredibly centralized, and I would agree with almost anybody that XRP is more decentralized. And we all know that it's super fast for cross-border payments. That was a main use case of XRP. But now that we're seeing all this institutional adoption and talk about tokenizing pretty much everything, XRP fits perfectly into this. And I think it's a great competitor for a lot of the other layer ones, Solana, HBAR, Ethereum, SUI, and many, many more. Now, even though this is really for cross-border payments and payments as far as stable coins go, XRP is used in the RLUSD ecosystem. Also, this was reported by Real World Asset Watchlist on X. And there's not a lot of mainstream articles about it, but if you go to Ripple's website, you'll see all of this explained. And we do know that Ripple is working behind the scenes with a lot of traditional financial entities. And it wouldn't surprise me that RWAs is encompassed in this because that's the real end game for a lot of these companies. RWAs are just glorified NFTs, and they basically allow you to track different assets 24/7, 365, which is going to replace the current system that we have, which is why it's so desirable for BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan, and whomever else. And again, it just makes it a good competitor, and competition is needed, especially in emerging markets. Anyways, have a good rest of your day. Okay, bye.